Happy Friday, everyone. So, I got a new journal in the mail, and I'm oddly excited about it. But it also got me thinking about the different ways that we write. So, we can write by typewriter, which is kind of romantic. And to be honest, I would never actually write anything by typewriter. It just sounds kind of like a pain in the ass to do. But it is one method. You can write by computer, or obviously you can write longhand. And I was thinking about the differences between them, and the typewriter has the smallest margin for error because there's no backspace. So you really have to be careful about what you're putting down if you decide to use a typewriter. It's sort of analogous to shooting something on film. And then writing by computer is kind of the opposite because there is a backspace. You can delete anything in an instant. And to keep the analogies going, that would be like shooting a movie on digital. And then you have writing longhand, which is sort of the happy in between because you can afford to make mistakes, but at the same time, it also takes longer to write by hand. And so you just want to be careful about the mistakes you make, and you do want to think somewhat about what you're writing before you put it on the page. Also, if you want a clean looking page, you want to be prudent about all of that as well. So that's just something I was thinking about today. It also got me thinking about if the method with which we write affects the content that we write. It's kind of a strange idea, but I think it's worth considering a little bit when you're thinking about writing. If I write a letter to my cousin longhand, will the content be different than if I use a word processor? What about a short story, a novel, a memoir? Does the quiet scratch of pen against paper, the flood of black ink against a sea of white, generate an immediacy and almost physical connection with the words you conjure? Or maybe the gentle clicking of fingers against a keyboard establishes a cadence wherein words, sentences, and paragraphs cohere in an organized, dazzling flow of narrative information and grammatical wizardry? Or do you simply stare at a bright screen and feel dead inside? Or do your fingers hurt from pressure against the pen as your handwriting grows sloppy and your ink runs low? So, stated differently, besides the innate subjective pleasures and pains found in different methods of writing, do these methods also produce different outcomes? So anyway, just some kind of food for thought, something to kind of think about. But anyway, so it is Friday, and I'm sure you're dying to see the new journal that I got. So let's go somewhere where there's some better light and take a look. I haven't tried writing longhand since I was about 7 years old. I actually wrote my first semi-novel longhand when I was just a kid, but since then I haven't actually tried it. So I'm gonna give it a shot and just see how it goes. Now, a lot of writers like to use the Moleskine notebooks. They're just a really affordable and high quality notebook. So I went ahead and got the extra large Moleskine. So here it is. It just arrived today. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up and see how it looks. I write most things by computer, including the novel that I'm working on right now. But I was thinking with this journal, maybe try writing a couple short stories with it, just see what happens. And I write extremely short stories, by the way, so I'll probably do a video on that soon. Anyway, that does it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.